Today's our first camping trip of the year. My girlfriend went up to the mountain to reserve our spot ahead of time because it's gonna be crazy this weekend. Unfortunately, I have to get some work done and then I'm just gonna meet her up there. Hopefully this goes by quickly. That did not go quickly. This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I've used GPS every time I've driven to Red Feather my whole life, and I'm gonna do it without GPS today. And a lot of you that know the road from Fort Collins to Red Feather are probably saying to yourself, Kevin, grow up. Like, we all do that. It's a super easy route. Now, I'm not proud of it, but I think it's time to take the training wheels off and get up there, get up to the mountains like a man without any help from the old man upstairs. Google. The forecast says I have to drive through a crazy rainstorm to get up there, but I think the old Toyota Corolla is gonna make it just fine. She got some legs on her. She not much to look at, but I tell you what, when it comes down to getting dirty, she's nasty, bro. She's nasty. I'm super excited for this camping trip, mostly because I got a new camera. But besides that, I honestly don't even like camping that much. I was in Boy Scouts for the better part of a decade, and honestly, it wasn't that cool. They would just throw us into the woods with a tarp and a rope and some other dumbass kids like me. I was like 4th, 5th grade. They're like, okay, we'll see you in 3 days, have fun. But yeah, a lot of my friends are probably sick of this story. I've told it so many times, but it was a big deal to me, and it's still kind of a big deal to me now, and I embellish it a little bit every time I say it. So honestly, it probably wasn't as bad as I make it sound. But when I was maybe 6th, 7th grade, I went up to Red Feather to the Boy Scout camp that was up there, which is where we're going now. When we first got there, the camp leaders were like, okay, here is where you buy your food. Like, you guys can buy snacks here, eat it here, throw it away here. Don't take it back to your camp. And if you do, like, put it into this bucket and then bring everything back here, anything that has any scent, because these bears can smell shit from like so far away. And I was like, okay, whatever, dude. And I have a buddy. He had some health issues, and so his parents always came camping with us, and we were always used to it. So his dad would come up and park right next to us, and he parked his Suburban right next to my tent. It was 2 or 3 feet away, and it was filled with candy, nuts, sodas, just all kinds of good stuff. And this bear comes in the middle of the night and murks this whole truck, dude. Just pops the windows through, biting through full soda cans, spraying it on my tent, and I'm just sitting there shivering. I'm like, well, I can't quite sleep because there's a bear just going ham right next to me, but I think I'm gonna be cool. And then I reach into my pocket, and there's a bag of Skittles in my pocket. And I'm like, dude, they had one rule when you show up, Kevin. 2 rules: stay on the trail, and don't bring snacks into your freaking tent. And I have the most delicious Skittles in my pocket. I'm just feeling my pocket, shivering, crying, and I just reach into my pocket. I grab the Skittles, I just chuck them out of the tent. And I was still freaking out because I'm like, I have the scent of Skittle on me, and I'm dead. This is my last day on Earth. And that's what I was thinking the whole night, and I just pulled an all-nighter. And then eventually around 6, 7 a.m., I fell back to sleep. Then they woke me up when they all woke up at 8 or 9. I didn't really sleep at all. was like, oh, I had the craziest dream last night. And I wake up, I walk all the way down to the toilet, I go pee. And then I come back, they're making breakfast, I'm standing around. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of groggy, I didn't really sleep. And then they're like, did you leave your window open? He's like, huh? We all look over, I was like, oh my God, I know exactly what happened. We look over there, it's not rolled down, it's fully shattered. And everything that I thought I dreamed last night was a real thing. The truck got mauled by a bear. And that was our first day of camping. We had 3 or 4 more days there, and I wanted to go home. I said, give me the payphone, let me talk to my mom. I call my mom and I say, hey mom, what's up? She's like, hey baby, how's camp going? I'm like, oh, camp is great. There's so many great people up here. We're having the best time. I'm shooting archery. I learned how to use a knife properly. Also, a bear fucked up our camp last night. You need to drive up here now and take me home. I'm not coming back here ever again. And she said, Kevin, honestly, Kevin, you're being kind of a bitch and you need to stay there the rest of the weekend. And I'm not coming to get you because your dad and I are barbecuing with our friends. We're having fun. You need to stay there. I said, okay, well, I mean, I guess you're probably going to lose your son this weekend. This might be our last phone call, but I guess you don't love me and I understand where your head's at. I will see you Monday, maybe. Long story short, I made it back. I'm fine. Everything's cool. Yeah, that's why I'm scared of camping. That bear could have gotten me. And we wouldn't have this vlog, and the world would be a different place. Maybe a better place, honestly, but it would be different. So that's my story about the bear. I promise never to tell it to you guys again. But it shaped me as a man, as a human, as a patriot, and that's it. Made it all the way up, no rain so far, but my campsite is somewhere up there. I don't know. And my car won't make it, so my girlfriend's gonna come pick me up in a Jeep and take me up there. We're gonna leave old Bessie here. Hopefully she's good overnight.
What's up?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see the Blair Witch. This road is wild.
God damn it, God damn it. Oh.
So Kevin's making his famous, what is it called? Look at the camera.
Meat. Okay, we made it through the night bear free. Now we're going on a hike to burn off all the wieners and beers from last night. Hike, but we started straight downhill. The thing about a straight downhill hike is you finish uphill. Alright, we're all done for the weekend. We had a great camping trip, and my girlfriend is killing it down this mountain right now. right, I made it back to my car, and that was honestly more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Had a great time, shot some guns, ate some food, drank some beer. This is a super fun test run of the new camera. It's a Sony ZV-1. If anybody wants to check it out, this is what the footage looks like, just straight out of the box. Let me know what you guys want to see from me. I want to do a bunch more stuff. Everyone stay safe. Look both ways before you cross the street, and I'll see you on the next video.